Good evening, everyone. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done a video. But God keep putting it on my heart to actually tell my story on the reason why this is the death and life of me living with sickle cell. So I'm going to tell you what happened to me when I went to the hospital. One day I had got sick. This was about 4 years ago. I had gotten sick and I called my cousin to come pick me up. So he came and picked me up. I was having a sickle cell crisis. But when I got there, of course, they sent me home. Then I came back the same day. Came back the same day. They checked my blood count, and my blood count was low. I think at that time my blood count was like 6.2. So I had to stay in the hospital and they gave me blood. Now, something was wrong with the blood. It was something in the blood that didn't agree with my body. So it shut my body down to where I went into a coma. I was in a coma for about probably a couple of weeks. And everything was shutting down. Like my organs were shutting down, my kidneys, everything was just shutting down. Um, they told my family to let everybody know that I wasn't even going to make it through the night. But by God's grace, I am here sharing my testimony because it was a lot. It took me through. I had to learn how to speak again. I had to learn how to walk again. I had to learn how to write, all of that. I spent 2 months in the hospital. And let me tell you something. When God puts something on your heart to tell you to tell your story, please do it. Because it took me a minute to do this. I was debating if I should tell my story or should not tell my story. Because some of the feedback that I will get back from it, what different people are saying, oh, she's just looking for this or she's just looking for that, which no, that's not the case. Having sickle cell is very serious. And a lot of people don't understand that. They think, okay, you in pain, you'll get over that, give you pain meds, especially the doctors. The doctor nowadays, when you go into the hospital, they will run everything. If your numbers and everything is straight, and they'll come back to you and tell you, "Oh, you're not in crisis," or they'll come back and say, "Well, I'm not going to give you any pain meds because you're not in crisis." No, that is not the truth. Most of these doctors these days, they need to do their research. You're in the medical field. You you have to continue to learn and understand your patients and have compassion. That's what's wrong with these doctors now. They don't care about their patients. They don't care about what you're going through. Now, what I went through was very serious. So when my organs and everything was shutting down and they telling, oh, you have to call her family, she might not make it through the night. I'm here to tell you I made it through the night and I'm still here, and this happened 4 years ago. The doctor that I have, while everybody was talking around her, she was standing there. From what my mom told me, she was standing there and she was quiet. She was calm, cool, and collected. And she said, "Look, y'all did this to my patient. y'all bring her back. So when she spoke, they did everything they had to do to bring me back. Now, I know a lot of warriors that don't have like the support like I have. When I talked to my doctor, she told me, she was like, "You have a lot of people that came up there to see me. My whole church was up there. Um, my mom, both my moms, my dad, my brothers. Like I have family. I stay to myself a lot, but I know a lot of people, friends, everybody that came up there to pray for me and did everything to see me through. And even my best friend, which I'm married to now, to my best friend, which is Damian Littlejohn. He has been there for me for 15 years now. When you find somebody that's going to be there for you no matter what, through your ups and downs, your trials and tribulations, that is the right person for you. And when I say this man been by my side ever since I know him, he never left my side. I knew that he was the man for me. Um, Give me a minute. This is why it was hard for me to tell my story, because I knew I was going to start crying and everything. But I'm trying not to. But I will let you know, when I was in my coma, I'm going to tell you, God is an awesome God. When I was in my coma, and a lot of people say, well, what happened? Because a lot of people say that you do see the light or whatever, you see stuff and you see this. Now, some of y'all might not believe in this, or some of y'all might think, okay, she's crazy or whatever. No, when I was in my coma, I saw the light and I saw my kids. When I saw my kids, they was like, "Come on, mommy, come on." I was trying to grab their hand, but I couldn't grab their hand because God knew that it wasn't my time to go. But I thank God I did get to see my kids, and they're like, "Well, come on, mommy, we're gonna take you. Just come on." I couldn't reach them, and that whole time I saw like the angels, and they having conversation with God and saying that, "Oh, she's not ready. She's not ready. Send her back." I was fighting for my life. My mom told me that she knew that I was coming back because my eyes started to get white and everything, and my color was coming back and everything like that. And My mom told me when she sung "The Battle Is Not Yours," she said I moved my head. When my husband came into the room and told me, he said that he was here, he told me that I squeezed his hand. But I fought to come back to my family, to my friends, to my husband. Now, we have been married now for almost 2 years. It will be 2 years in September. And I will never regret anything else in my life. This have taught me to do what I say I'm gonna do and stick with it. And I'm sorry it took me a while to um, share my story, but it's a hard story to share because I know God was with me in that room. It it just my spirit is different. I look at life different now. Now I do go in and out the hospital, but now I'm not where I used to be, where I'm like, well, God, okay, why is this happening to me? Just take me now. I'm just ready to go. Tired of the pain, tired of this. No, God said no, my child. It's not your time. It's not your time. So you have a lot of life to live, which I do. I have a son. I have a husband. My son is 11 years old, and I love him to death. And I fought hard, and I still fight to this day when I go into the hospital. But I never think, well, Lord, why is this happening to me? Why me? I never think that anymore because God knew that I could handle this. He knows I'm strong. He knows I'm a fighter. He knows I'm a fight regardless. I've been doing it for 35 years. And with that being said, because even having sickle cell and the doctor telling you that you're not going to live to see 21, you're not going to live to see 30, you're not going to live to see 35. I'm 35. And now they'll say, well, you're not going to live to see 40, 50, 60. But nobody can tell me that. Only God knows how long I'm going to live. So this is why I named the title "The Life and Death of Me Living with Sickle Cell." And you will see more videos of me through everything that I do throughout my life or on a daily day basis. And that I'm a fighter. I'm here. I thank God every single day that I'm on this earth so I can see my family, talk to my mom and dad, see how they're doing. They call to see how I'm doing. And I want to see 30 years with my husband. I want to spend the rest of my life with him. I want to see my son graduate high school, graduate college, get married, have his own kids. That's what I look forward to. And I fight every day. But with that fight, you have to eat healthy too. And that's what I tell some of my sickle cell warriors, that they have to start eating right. Now, let me tell you, I eat beef once a month. Um, which I done got used to now because my husband stay on me. So I got used to it. I have my chicken, my fish, my turkey, ground turkey. If I make meatloaf, it's ground turkey. But you have to live life right and try not to stress, my warriors. That's the biggest thing that we stress out a lot. And I still do that. I still stress. And my husband get on me about stressing, but it's easier said than done. But I try not to stress out because I know it's not gonna it's not gonna help me from stressing. So if I stress, I have a crisis. If I have a crisis, then I'm in the hospital. So what's the purpose of stressing? But I know a lot of warriors, they say, well, we're not gonna find anyone. A lot of people can't deal with our illness. I said, now tell them, let me tell you something. There's somebody out there for everybody. I thought the same thing too. I said the same thing too. That nobody's gonna love me the way I should and want to be loved, and the way I give and show my love. Nobody's gonna love me the same way. But God brought my husband into my life, and he's here no matter what goes on. But you gotta realize we known each other for like 14 years. We had our ups, downs, everything. We've been there with each other for so long that we knew that we was meant to be together. But I just wanted you guys to know my story and the reason why I named it this. And I want to thank God for all my blessings that He has blessed me with. I want to thank my parents for being there no matter what. If I go into a crisis, I know I could call my dad or my mom if my husband is at work. I know I can call my husband if he is at work. I know he could get off of work and come and take me to the hospital. I do want to thank my husband for being there for me. I want to thank my son for being there for me. And he'll say, well, Mom, it'll be all right. You'll be fine and this and this and that. And I just love him to death. I want to thank my brother for being there too. I want to thank my cousin for being there. My friends, everybody. And now I'm going to end this video, but please stay tuned for future videos. Now, if anybody have any questions about sickle cell, about what type of medicine I take, now I did a video in the past about what medicines I take. So if you haven't watched that video, I would tell you what medicine I take. I take Jadanu, hydroxyurea, a baby aspirin, um, amlodipine, dilaudid for my pain. Uh, that's about it. That's enough. Trust me, that's enough. But for you guys that don't know what Jadanu is a drug that helps with my iron because my iron is high. It was at 6,000. The last time they checked it, it it it, it dropped down to 4,000, and then when I went in a couple of weeks ago, it's down to 2,000. So that's to help with my iron levels. The hydroxyurea is used for so I won't have so many crises. And of course, the Olympians, my blood pressure pill and everything. But if you have any questions, just write comments below and I will try my hardest to get back with you on the questions or anything that you want to ask about sickle cell. Please like, share my video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.